Greetings, Lynette Krause here. Recently, I created this social media post about fevers. In this video, I want to show you how I used AromaSense to learn this information and to make this blend. Now here you can see I have my AromaSense opened in the aromatics table, and I'm using grid view at the moment. I want to find records that will help with my child's fever. So how can I do that? I can look through the therapeutic properties, and I'm not really seeing anything that says fever. So maybe I can get a clue if I look at the therapeutic property lookup. And if I search over here to look for fever, oh, I see it. I see it down here at the bottom, and it reduces or prevents fever, and the term is febrifuge. Okay, so let's look for that. I'm going to go back to the aromatics table. I'm going to go to my filter now, and I'm going to say, okay, show me records where the therapeutic property has any of, and now I'm going to look for febrifuge. Oh, there it is. Bingo. So I'm going to click that. Perfect. Now I can see all the oils that are good for fever, but I'm also looking over here in the safe age and realizing that there's some oils here that I don't want to use with my littles. So I need to do something else. I'm going to, instead of just filter by that, I'm just going to sort by safe age. So I'm going to say, okay, sorted by, and instead of aromatic, let's change it to safe age, low to high, and if we want, let's go ahead and sort by aromatic again. All right, so now we can see that we've got several oils here where febrifuge is one of the therapeutic properties. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are great for 2 and up, and a couple more that are 6 and up. Let's stick with the lower amounts just to be sure that that's what we want. So here's AromaSense, and here is the blend from the post. Let's see what we've got going on here. Palmarosa. Okay, there it is. Good for greater than 2. Perfect. Roman Chamomile. All right, Chamomile, Roman, safe age 2. Great. And Spearmint. Great age 2. Perfect. Now, I do need to be careful with how many drops of spearmint I use in my blend because it does have a max of 1.7%. So I just want to keep that in mind while I'm doing this blend. I want to point out something that I think is really cool and you might actually find helpful for yourself. In my aromatics table, I added a field that I call print, and the field type is a checkbox, and I just made the style an orange star just for the jollies of it. So I'm going to save that. That means that if I want to ever compare something further and it's really hard to decide if I don't really want to do a filter by product, I just want to see oils that I think I want, I check mark to print. So that way we've got the Roman Chamomile, we've got the Spearmint, we've got the Palmarosa, and if I come over here, I have a view that I called print. So this view is already filtered by when the print field says yes. So I can click that, and boom, I have the 3 oils that I'm interested in for this blend. I can now look at the therapeutic properties and see there's febrifuge, there's not febrifuge here, but we know, yeah, it is right there. Okay, but look at this. I also see that Spearmint is calming, Palmarosa is calming, Roman Chamomile is calming. Roman Chamomile can have a sedative effect. Oh, and notice also that each of these oils has a cooling effect. And what could be better for a child with a fever? We can have anti-anxiety. So when you see febrifuge and you think, oh yeah, it reduces fever, these oils are also going to work for the emotional benefit of your child, so that even while their fever comes down, they can be calmed, they can be comforted, and they can enjoy a little bit of relief that way as well. So now with the 3 drops of Palmarosa, 3 drops of Roman Chamomile, and 1 drop of Spearmint, you have a beautiful blend that's going to benefit the whole child. Always remember, if you are going to use this particular blend, always make sure you're diluting it properly. And if I don't want to do the math myself, I can use the handy dilutions calculator that comes with AromaSense. With fevers, one thing you might want to consider is a compress. And in that post, we also included how to make a compress. So you can follow our social media. You can see in the show notes the directions, and I hope this has been helpful to you as you grow with AromaSense.